Lesson 1. Can I leave work early today?
Can I leave work early today?
Why do you want to leave early?
I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon.
Is it urgent?
Yes, it's important for my health.
Okay, I understand. Have you finished your tasks for the day?
Yes, I've completed everything.
Great. Then you can leave early.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Take care of yourself.
I will. See you tomorrow.
Lesson 2. Can I use the printer in our office?
Can I use the printer in our office?
What do you need to print?
I have an important document.
Is it urgent?
Yes, I need it for a meeting.
All right, go ahead and use the printer.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Just remember to refill the paper if you run out.
Of course, I'll make sure to do that.
Good. Let me know if you need any help.
Will do. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Lesson 3. Can you recommend a good travel insurance plan?
Can you recommend a good travel insurance plan?
Sure. What kind of coverage do you need?
I'm going on a trip abroad and want comprehensive coverage.
How long will you be traveling?
2 weeks.
Okay, I suggest looking into XYZ Travel Insurance. They offer comprehensive plans for international travel.
Are they reliable?
Yes, they have a good reputation and positive reviews.
What does their coverage include?
It includes medical expenses, trip cancellation or interruption, baggage loss, and emergency assistance.
That sounds great. How much does it cost?
It depends on the coverage and your destination. You can get a quote online.
All right, I'll check them out. Thanks for your recommendation.
You're welcome. Have a safe and enjoyable trip.
Thank you.
Lesson 4. Can I work from home occasionally?
Can I work from home occasionally?
What's the reason for wanting to work from home?
I find it more comfortable and productive.
How often do you want to work from home?
Maybe once or twice a week.
Have you discussed this with our manager?
Not yet, I wanted to get your opinion first.
I think it's worth discussing with our manager.
Do you think they would be open to the idea?
It depends on the nature of your work and the company's policies.
I'll schedule a meeting to discuss it with our manager.
That sounds like a good plan. Good luck.
Thanks for your input. I appreciate it.
No problem. Let me know how it goes.
Will do. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Lesson 5. Can I bring my pet on the airplane?
Can I bring my pet on the airplane?
It depends on the airline's policy.
Do you know if they allow pets?
Some airlines do, but there are restrictions.
What kind of restrictions?
Usually, pets must be in a carrier and meet size and weight limits.
Is there an additional fee?
Yes, there's usually a fee for bringing a pet.
Can I bring my pet in the cabin?
It depends on the size of your pet and the airline's rules.
What if my pet is too large for the cabin?
In that case, they may need to travel in the cargo hold.
Is it safe for pets to travel in the cargo hold?
Airlines take precautions to ensure their safety, but there are risks involved.
I'll check with the airline before making any plans.
That's a good idea. Make sure to gather all the necessary information.
Thanks for your help and advice.
You're welcome. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Will do. Thanks again.
No problem. Lesson 6. May I turn off the lights when leaving the office?
May I turn off the lights when leaving the office?
Are there other people still working?
No, everyone has left.
Then it's okay to turn off the lights.
Should I turn off all the lights or just in our area?
Just in our area is enough.
Is there a specific switch I should use?
The main switch near the exit should do the trick.
What about the hallway lights?
Leave those on for safety.
Got it. I'll make sure to turn off our area lights.
Great, thank you for being mindful of energy conservation.
You're welcome. It's important to save electricity.
Absolutely. Have a good evening.
You too.
Lesson 7. Can you suggest ways to save energy at home?
Can you suggest ways to save energy at home?
Sure. Here are a few ideas.
Please go ahead.
Turn off lights when not in use.
What about using energy-efficient light bulbs?
Yes, that's a good idea too.
Any tips for reducing heating and cooling costs?
Use a programmable thermostat and insulate your home.
What about appliances? Any suggestions?
Opt for energy-efficient appliances and unplug electronics when not in use.
Any other tips you can share?
Use natural light during the day and wash clothes in cold water.
These are great suggestions. Thank you.
You're welcome. Small changes can make a big difference.
I'll start implementing these tips right away.
That's excellent. Good luck with your energy-saving efforts.
Thank you, Anna. Have a wonderful day.
You too, John. Lesson 8. May I use the company car for a personal errand?
May I use the company car for a personal errand?
What kind of personal errand do you need to run?
I need to pick up some groceries.
Is it an emergency or can it wait?
It can wait, but it would be convenient to use the company car.
Have you checked the company policy on personal use of the car?
Not yet, I wanted to get your opinion first.
I think it's best to follow the policy and use the car for business purposes only.
I understand. I'll make alternative arrangements.
That's a good idea. It's important to respect company policies.
Thanks for your guidance.
No problem. Let me know if you need any assistance.
Will do. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Lesson 9. Can I travel to another country without knowing the language?
Can I travel to another country without knowing the language?
It can be challenging, but it's possible.
How difficult would it be to communicate?
It depends on the country and the availability of English speakers.
Should I learn some basic phrases before traveling?
Yes, learning a few key phrases can be helpful.
What if I get lost or need help?
You can use translation apps or ask for assistance from locals or tourist information centers.
Will it limit my experiences if I don't speak the language?
It may limit some interactions, but there are still many ways to enjoy your travel experience.
Any other tips for traveling in a foreign country?
Research the local customs and be respectful of the culture.
That's good advice. I'll keep that in mind.
Have a great trip and embrace the adventure.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your advice.
You're welcome. Safe travels. Lesson 10. May I bring my bicycle to the office?
May I bring my bicycle to the office?
Is there a designated area for bicycles?
Yes, there's a bike rack outside the office building.
Have you checked the office policy on bringing bicycles?
Not yet, I wanted to get your opinion first.
I think it's allowed as long as it doesn't cause any inconvenience or safety issues.
I'll make sure to lock it securely.
That's important to prevent theft. Just be mindful of others using the bike rack too.
Absolutely, I'll be considerate. Thank you for your input.
You're welcome. Enjoy your cycling commutes.
Thanks, Anna. It's a great way to stay active.
I agree. Have a productive day.
You too.
Lesson 11. Can I check in online for my flight?
Can I check in online for my flight?
Yes, most airlines offer online check-in.
When can I check in online?
Usually, you can check in 24 hours before your flight.
Do I need to print my boarding pass?
Not necessarily. You can often show a digital copy on your phone.
Are there any advantages to checking in online?
It can save you time at the airport and allow you to choose your seat in advance.
Can I check in online if I have baggage to check?
Yes, you can usually check in online even if you have checked baggage.
Is it necessary to arrive at the airport early if I've checked in online?
It's still recommended to arrive early to allow time for security and other procedures.
All right, I'll check in online for my flight.
That's a good idea. Have a smooth journey.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your help.
No problem. Safe travels. Lesson 12. Can you recommend a good home security system?
Can you recommend a good home security system?
Sure. Are you looking for a specific type of security system?
I want something reliable and easy to use.
Have you considered a wireless security system?
That sounds convenient. Are there any specific brands you recommend?
ADT and Ring are popular and trusted brands.
What features should I look for in a home security system?
Look for features like motion sensors, video surveillance, and remote access.
How about professional monitoring services?
It's a good option for added peace of mind, but it comes with a monthly fee.
What about installation? Can I do it myself?
Many wireless systems are designed for DIY installation.
That's great. I'll look into ADT and Ring systems. Thanks for your recommendation.
You're welcome. Stay safe and secure.
Thank you, Anna. Have a wonderful day.
You too, John. Lesson 13. May I bring my own lunch to the office?
May I bring my own lunch to the office?
Yes, you can bring your own lunch.
Is there a designated area to eat?
We have a break room where you can have your lunch.
Are there any restrictions on the types of food I can bring?
It's best to avoid strong-smelling foods out of consideration for others.
Should I bring my own utensils and containers?
Yes, it's a good idea to bring your own reusable utensils and containers.
Can I use the office refrigerator to store my lunch?
Yes, you can use the refrigerator, but make sure to label your food.
What about heating my lunch in the office?
We have a microwave available for everyone to use.
That's convenient. Thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Enjoy your homemade lunch.
Thanks, Anna. It's healthier and cost-effective.
I agree. Have a productive day.
You too.
Lesson 14. Can you book a flight for me?
Can you book a flight for me?
No, I can't book flights directly.
Can you help me find flight options then?
Yes, I can assist you with that.
What information do you need from me?
I'll need your departure and destination airports, travel dates, and any specific preferences.
I want to fly from New York to Los Angeles next week.
All right, I'll search for flights departing from New York to Los Angeles next week.
Are there any specific airlines you recommend?
It depends on your preferences and budget. I can provide some popular options.
That would be helpful. Thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome. Let me find the best flight options for you.
Take your time. I appreciate your help.
I'll get back to you soon with the options. Lesson 15. May I paint the walls of my apartment?
May I paint the walls of my apartment?
It depends on your lease agreement.
Is there a specific policy regarding painting?
Some landlords allow it with permission, while others don't.
Should I ask my landlord for permission?
Yes, it's best to check with your landlord before making any changes.
What if I want to personalize my space?
You can consider temporary options like removable wallpaper or wall decals.
Are there any restrictions on colors or finishes?
Some landlords may have preferences or restrictions, so it's important to clarify.
Will I need to repaint before moving out?
In many cases, you may be required to return the walls to their original color.
That makes sense. I'll reach out to my landlord for clarification.
That's a good idea. It's always best to have clear communication.
Thank you for your advice, Anna.
You're welcome. I hope you can make your apartment feel like home.
Me too. Have a great day.
You too, John. Lesson 16. May I have a small potted plant on my desk?
May I have a small potted plant on my desk?
It depends on the office policy regarding personal items.
Is there a specific rule about plants?
Some offices allow it, while others may have restrictions.
Should I ask my supervisor for permission?
Yes, it's best to check with your supervisor or HR department.
Are there any benefits to having a plant at my desk?
Plants can improve air quality and create a more pleasant work environment.
What if I don't have a green thumb?
There are low-maintenance plants that are easy to care for, like succulents.
Will I be responsible for watering and maintaining the plant?
Yes, it would be your responsibility to care for the plant.
Can I choose any kind of plant for my desk?
It's best to choose a plant that is suitable for indoor environments.
I'll ask my supervisor for permission and choose a low-maintenance plant.
That sounds like a good plan. Enjoy having some greenery at your desk.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your advice.
You're welcome. Have a productive day.
You too.
Lesson 17. Can I use a VPN to secure my home network?
Can I use a VPN to secure my home network?
Yes, using a VPN can enhance the security of your home network.
How does a VPN work?
A VPN encrypts your internet connection, making it more secure and private.
Can I use any VPN service?
It's important to choose a reputable VPN provider for better security.
Will using a VPN slow down my internet speed?
It may slightly decrease your internet speed, but it depends on the VPN and your connection.
Are there any specific settings I need to configure?
You'll need to install the VPN software/app and follow the setup instructions.
Can I use a VPN on all my devices?
Most VPN providers offer apps that are compatible with different devices.
Will a VPN protect all my online activities?
A VPN can encrypt your internet traffic, providing protection for most online activities.
Are there any downsides to using a VPN?
Some websites or services may block VPN connections, and there may be subscription costs.
I'll look into reputable VPN providers for my home network.
That's a good idea. Stay safe and secure.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your guidance.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Lesson 18. May I leave my laptop charging overnight?
May I leave my laptop charging overnight?
It's generally safe to leave your laptop charging overnight.
Are there any risks involved?
There is a minimal risk of overcharging, but most laptops have built-in safeguards.
Can leaving it plugged in affect the battery life?
Continuous charging can slightly reduce the overall lifespan of the battery.
Should I unplug it once it's fully charged?
It's recommended to unplug it once it reaches 100% to prevent overcharging.
Can I use my laptop while it's plugged in?
Yes, you can use your laptop while it's charging without any issues.
Is it better to use a surge protector?
Using a surge protector can provide additional protection for your laptop.
What if I need to leave it charging for an extended period?
If you need to leave it charging for a long time, periodically unplug and discharge the battery.
I'll be mindful of how I charge my laptop. Thank you for the advice.
You're welcome. Take care of your laptop and enjoy using it.
Thanks, Anna. Have a wonderful day.
Lesson 19. Can I use a public Wi-Fi network safely?
Can I use a public Wi-Fi network safely?
Public Wi-Fi networks can be risky, but there are precautions you can take.
What are the risks of using public Wi-Fi?
Hackers can potentially intercept your data and access sensitive information.
How can I protect my data on public Wi-Fi?
Using a virtual private network, VPN, can encrypt your connection and enhance security.
Are there any other precautions I should take?
Avoid accessing sensitive information or making financial transactions on public Wi-Fi.
Can I trust all public Wi-Fi networks?
It's best to use trusted networks from reputable establishments.
What if I don't have access to a VPN?
You can consider using your mobile data or a personal hotspot for a more secure connection.
Are there any signs of an insecure Wi-Fi network?
If the network name looks suspicious or has no password, it's best to avoid it.
I'll be cautious when using public Wi-Fi and consider using a VPN.
That's a smart approach. Stay safe and protect your data.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your advice.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Lesson 20. May I bring my own mug to the office coffee machine?
May I bring my own mug to the office coffee machine?
Yes, you can bring your own mug to use with the office coffee machine.
Is there a specific size or type of mug allowed?
As long as it fits under the coffee machine, you can use any mug you prefer.
Should I wash my mug myself?
Yes, it's your responsibility to wash your own mug after use.
Can I use the office dishwasher for my mug?
Some offices have a dishwasher for mugs, but it's best to check with your coworkers or office guidelines.
Are there any restrictions on using personal mugs?
It's important to be considerate and not use other people's mugs without permission.
Can I bring a travel mug with a lid?
Yes, a travel mug with a lid can be a convenient choice for the office.
Will using my own mug save on paper cups?
Yes, using your own mug helps reduce waste from disposable cups.
That's great. I'll bring my favorite mug to the office.
Enjoy your coffee in your own mug. It adds a personal touch.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your support.
You're welcome. Have a productive day.
You too.
Lesson 21. What's your favorite room in your house?
What's your favorite room in your house?
My favorite room is the living room.
What do you like about the living room?
I enjoy its cozy atmosphere and comfortable seating.
Do you spend a lot of time there?
Yes, I spend a good amount of time relaxing and watching TV in the living room.
Is there a specific feature that makes it your favorite?
The large windows that let in natural light are my favorite feature.
Do you have any special decorations in the living room?
I have some art pieces and family photos displayed on the walls.
Is it where you entertain guests?
Yes, the living room is where I host guests and have gatherings.
What's your second favorite room in your house?
My second favorite room is the kitchen.
What do you like about the kitchen?
I enjoy cooking and trying out new recipes in the kitchen.
Do you have any favorite kitchen appliances?
I love my blender and coffee maker the most.
Is there a specific dish you love to cook in your kitchen?
I enjoy baking homemade cookies in my kitchen.
Your living room and kitchen sound wonderful.
Thank you, John. I'm grateful for those spaces in my home.
It was nice learning about your favorite rooms.
Likewise, it's always interesting to hear about others' preferences.
Have a great day, Anna.
You too, John. Lesson 22. How do you unwind after a long day?
How do you unwind after a long day?
I enjoy reading a book or watching a movie.
Do you have a favorite genre of books or movies?
I like reading mystery novels and watching comedies.
Any specific book or movie recommendations?
Gone Girl is a great thriller book, and The Hangover is a funny movie.
What about other ways to unwind?
Taking a walk or practicing yoga helps me relax.
Do you have any hobbies that help you unwind?
I enjoy painting and playing the piano as hobbies.
Is there a particular painting or song you like?
I like painting landscapes and playing classical music on the piano.
That sounds peaceful. Any other ways you unwind?
Listening to calming music or taking a warm bath also helps me unwind.
Those are great suggestions. I'll try them too.
I hope they work well for you. Relaxation is important.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your advice.
You're welcome. Have a restful evening.
You too, Anna.
Lesson 23. Do you enjoy hosting gatherings at your place?
Do you enjoy hosting gatherings at your place?
Yes, I love having friends over for game nights.
What games do you usually play?
We enjoy playing board games and card games like Uno and Monopoly.
How often do you host these game nights?
We try to do it once or twice a month.
Do you provide snacks or drinks for your guests?
Yes, I usually prepare snacks and drinks for everyone to enjoy.
Is there a maximum number of guests you can accommodate?
We have enough space for around 6 to 8 people.
Do you have a favorite game that you always play?
Codenames is one of our favorites that we often play.
Do you enjoy the planning and preparation process?
Yes, I find it fun to plan and prepare for these gatherings.
How do you create a welcoming atmosphere?
I make sure the space is clean and cozy with some background music.
Do you have any other activities besides playing games?
Sometimes we also watch movies or have karaoke sessions.
It sounds like a lot of fun. I should join one of your game nights someday.
That would be great. You're always welcome to join us.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate the invitation.
You're welcome. Looking forward to it.
Have a fantastic day.
Lesson 24. Could this cake recipe be any simpler?
Could this cake recipe be any simpler?
Yes, simplify it by using fewer ingredients.
Which ingredients can be eliminated?
You can try omitting unnecessary flavorings or toppings.
Will it still taste good with fewer ingredients?
It may have a simpler flavor profile, but it can still be delicious.
What about the texture of the cake?
The texture may be slightly affected, but it should still be enjoyable.
Are there any specific ingredients that are essential?
The basic ingredients like flour, sugar, eggs, and leavening agents are essential.
Can I reduce the amount of sugar or fat?
You can experiment with reducing sugar or using healthier alternatives.
Will the baking time or temperature change?
It's best to follow the original recipe's instructions for baking time and temperature.
Any tips for simplifying the preparation steps?
You can look for alternative methods or shortcuts if available.
I'll give it a try and simplify the recipe. Thanks, Anna.
You're welcome, John. Enjoy your baking.
Have a wonderful day.
Lesson 25. Could you believe how fast time flies?
Could you believe how fast time flies?
Yes, it's amazing how quickly it passes.
It feels like just yesterday was the beginning of the year.
Time seems to accelerate as we get older.
I wish we could slow it down sometimes.
Time waits for no one, unfortunately.
It's important to make the most of every moment.
Absolutely, cherishing the present is valuable.
Do you have any strategies for managing time effectively?
Prioritizing tasks and setting goals can help.
It's also important to find a balance between work and leisure.
Yes, maintaining a healthy work-life balance is crucial.
Time certainly has a way of reminding us to appreciate life.
Indeed, it's a constant reminder of life's fleeting nature.
Let's make the most of our time and create meaningful memories.
That's a wonderful mindset to have, John.
Thank you, Anna. Have a productive day.
Lesson 26. Could you pass the message along to John?
Could you pass the message along to John?
Sure, I'll pass the message to him.
What's the message?
Someone called and wants to speak with you.
Did they leave a name or any details?
They didn't leave a name, but said it's important.
Can you let them know I'll call them back?
Of course, I'll inform them that you'll return their call.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your help.
You're welcome, John. Happy to assist.
Have a great day.
Lesson 27. How do you make your home workspace comfortable?
How do you make your home workspace comfortable?
I have a cushion chair and good lighting for my workspace.
What kind of cushion chair do you have?
I have an ergonomic chair with cushioned padding.
Does it provide good support for your back?
Yes, it helps maintain good posture and reduces discomfort.
What about the lighting in your workspace?
I have a desk lamp that provides bright, adjustable light.
Is natural light important to you?
Yes, I try to position my workspace near a window for natural light.
Any other elements that contribute to your comfort?
I have a small plant and some personal items to create a pleasant atmosphere.
Do you have any tips for setting up a comfortable workspace?
Prioritize ergonomics, ensure good lighting, and add personal touches.
I'll consider these tips for my own workspace. Thanks, Anna.
You're welcome, John. I hope they help you create a comfortable space.
Have a productive day.
Lesson 28. What's your preferred way to stay entertained at home?
What's your preferred way to stay entertained at home?
I enjoy playing video games during my free time.
What type of video games do you like?
I like a variety of genres, including action, adventure, and puzzle games.
Do you have a favorite game?
The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is one of my favorites.
Do you play on a console or a computer?
I prefer playing on a console, like the Nintendo Switch.
How often do you play video games?
I play a few times a week, usually in the evenings or on weekends.
Any other ways you stay entertained at home?
I also enjoy reading books and watching movies or TV shows.
Do you have any favorite book or movie genres?
I like fantasy and mystery books, and I enjoy watching sci-fi and comedy movies.
It sounds like you have a good mix of hobbies.
Yes, I like to have a variety of activities to keep me entertained.
That's great. I'll try playing video games for entertainment too.
I hope you enjoy it. It can be a fun way to relax and have some fun.
Thank you, Anna. Have a fantastic day.
Lesson 29. How do you prepare for exams?
How do you prepare for exams?
I review my notes and create summary sheets.
Do you read all of your notes?
I skim through the important points and key concepts.
How do you create summary sheets?
I condense the information into concise and organized notes.
Do you use any other study techniques?
I also make flashcards to quiz myself on important facts.
Do you study alone or with others?
I prefer studying alone to minimize distractions.
How do you manage your study time?
I create a study schedule and break it into manageable chunks.
Do you take breaks while studying?
Yes, I take short breaks to rest and recharge my mind.
Any tips for staying focused during study sessions?
I find it helpful to eliminate distractions and find a quiet environment.
What about reviewing closer to the exam date?
I allocate time for last-minute revision and practice tests.
Does a good night's sleep play a role in your preparation?
Yes, getting enough sleep helps me retain information better.
Thank you, Anna. I'll try implementing some of your study techniques.
You're welcome, John. Best of luck with your exams.
Have a successful day.
You too, John. Study well. Lesson 30. Are you involved in any school clubs?
Are you involved in any school clubs?
Yes, I'm part of the art club.
What kind of activities does the art club do?
We organize art workshops and exhibitions.
Do you have any specific roles in the club?
I'm in charge of promoting our events.
How often does the art club meet?
We meet once a week after school.
Are there any other clubs you're interested in joining?
I'm considering joining the photography club.
What attracts you to the photography club?
I enjoy capturing moments and exploring different perspectives.
Are there any other clubs you're curious about?
I'm also interested in the environmental club and the debate club.
It's great that you're exploring different options.
Yes, I want to broaden my horizons and try new things.
Best of luck with your current and future club activities.
Thank you, John. I'm excited to be a part of these clubs.
Have a wonderful day.
You too, John. Take care.